All right, perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, again, thank you everyone for joining in tonight. We just thought we'd do a little bit of both, just to kind of, I know a lot of people were intrigued about the pressure cooker and the stack cooker. With the stack cooker, I use it a lot this time of year for doing my, making my candies, making my chocolates, that kind of thing. So tonight I'm actually gonna do a peanut brittle for you guys. It is so easy. Again, I don't know if you guys know, but when you have two people that you welcome into Tupperware, and they place their first $50 order, both of them, you can actually get this stack cooker for $40. That's one thing I love about Tupperware, is that we can like get so much free stuff just by sharing stuff, you know, sharing sales, that kind of thing. This is a really easy way to get this into your kitchen and get other
and that would disappear.
Other products into your kitchen. If everybody could just mute, please, that would be awesome, because I can hear you guys. Okay, so today with the stack cooker, of course, it comes with the lid, and you can, you know, use the top of it as well when you're cooking. It's got this guy here, which I love for doing my, you can do vegetables, you can do chicken, you can, I actually use this one for doing my ground beef in here. Love it for that. Then it's got this one here. This one is, I don't even know what size it is, but it is 1.75 liters. But today I'm going to use this one here. And one thing about is the big one, and which one, that's 3 liters or 3 quarts, whatever. One thing about this particular plastic is that it can withstand high heat. So when you are cooking, making candy, this is definitely key. You don't have to worry about it boiling over on your stovetop or anything like that. Oh yeah, I forgot. You got this gadget here too, for doing, you know, you can do roasted chickens in there, and also too, I do cakes in here as well. My favorite is the Black Forest cake. Okay, so I'm making peanut brittle tonight. So I'm just going to take my sugars. So I've got a half a cup of sugar, and I'll post these recipes later. I believe in using the modular mates. Love them. And you know what? You never know. They might be coming out in January for any of you brand new reps out there. And who knows, we might even be able to sample them. But if that is coming to us, I highly suggest you guys sample them, because they are going to be like bang up deals. I've had them since they were invented. That's all I can say. Okay, so I've got my sugars in there. Okay, so this is the first time I've made it this year. Like last year, I made a lot. So I'm putting in my sugars, and then I'm putting in my cornstarch in there as well. So I'm just going to just kind of mix cornstarch, corn syrup. And I'll show you, once I get this in here, I'll show you which one I like to use when I'm doing all my baking. It's I think it's the Lily brand or something like that. So I'm going to actually just pop this into my microwave for 2.5 minutes, okay? So that's going to go in there for 2.5 minutes. And then when it comes out, I am going to, what am I going to do? I am going to put in the butter. Just a minute here. Microwave. Okay, just hang on a sec. Sugars, okay, combine, stir in peanuts, and then I got to put in the butter, blend and micro. Okay, so I'm going to be putting in next, I'm going to be putting in my peanuts. I like to use the dry roasted ones in all my recipes. Just because they're a little bit salted, they're not greasy, and I am going to need, what am I going to need here? A cup of these bad boys, and I am going to need, what else am I going to, just hang on a sec. You guys, I feel so bad. And I'm going to need salt. There we go. Okay, so this is the corn syrup that I use in all my recipes when I'm baking for Christmas. And also too, you know, I'm not a butter dish girl, never was. But I love the counterscapes for my butter dish. It's with the counterscapes, I don't know if you know, but they have a little spoon in there, so love them for that. And then once this comes out, we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of butter into it, and then we're going to pop it back in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. I'm just going to measure out 1 teaspoon here. A lot of these guys, this is another thing, when you are cooking with candy, our spatula, it goes up to the high heats of like 425 degrees. Love it because I don't know if you knew, but this is great for getting in there and doing your little, getting in the corners. This is great for, you know, in the bowls. And I don't know, fun fact, I don't know if you knew, but all Tupperware kitchen utensils are ergonomically correct for your hand, okay? So they feel good in your hand, and I'm just gonna check my time. I got 16 seconds left. So once that comes out, I'm just gonna pop it. This is like so easy, you guys, okay? And this stuff, people love it for Christmas. I love making this up and giving it away for Christmas as well. You know, you can bang out like 10 of these in no time at all. So you can see it's, I'm just gonna mix up the sugar. It's starting to bubble a little bit in there. You can kind of see it's just kind of just liquefied, like just kind of melted. And that's one thing when you're cooking in the microwave, you know, you kind of really want to watch. You can always add time, but you can never take away time. So I'm just gonna add in my peanuts, and then I'm going to add in the butter. So just love that. Like this guy here, I just get right in there and I can dig it right out. So I'm going to put in another teaspoon here. And if you guys have any questions, just fire them out. I might be able to read them. If not, I will get back to your questions after. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of butter into here. And I'm just going to mix it up just a little bit, just so that it just starts to mix up and melt a little bit. And then I'm going to pop it back into the microwave, and I don't put the lid on it. Okay, so I'm going to put it in for another, and every microwave is different. Okay, so I'm going to put it in for 3.5 minutes. And then in about a minute, I'm just going to pull it out and I'm going to stir it. Okay. And then once it comes out, that's kind of like the crucial part, is I'm going to add in some vanilla and some baking soda into there, okay? And some salt. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for that. But what am I gonna put it on? I am going to be putting it on our silicone mats, okay? So I don't know if you guys know it, as I'm gonna go through here, there's some things that we can earn this month, which is incredible, just for sharing all the sales and stuff with their customer. I don't know if you guys have checked out the holiday sales. There is so much good stuff in there, you guys, for savings. So just by submitting $600 in sales, you can get this, you can get, and the silicone line is my favorite, okay? Love it because it does not stick. I'm just gonna check this. So you can see it's starting to bubble up there. And so it's starting to caramelize. So I'm just mixing it up just a little bit, just to mix that in the butter. And then I'm just gonna pop it back in there and let it keep bubbling up for another 3 minutes, okay? So back to the silicone forms. Love them because you don't have to use butter. I don't know if there's very many of you out there that make Yorkshire pudding. Yes, they work in these guys here. You do not have to put any oils or anything in it, or when you're making your muffins, no oils, and they clean up like so good. It's almost like they clean up so good that it's almost like there's nothing is left behind. So these are crazy good. I love this rectangle one for this time of year. If you want to make those special fudges, I use them for, instead of making protein balls, I make protein. I will put my protein mixture, whatever, like flaxseed and coconut oil and coconuts, nuts, all that kind of stuff, and protein powder. I don't like making the balls because that takes too much time. I will pop them in here. And then you get also these two little guys. Like, how cute are these? Okay. These are so, so cute for, you know, I don't know. You probably all know I have a 6-pack. I have a 6-pack of grandbabies. So I've got extras of these ones. Eat more bars. Yes. Great. And love these guys. So remember, when you're hitting and submit, you are earning stuff all the time. So when you hit $600, you're going to earn all of this for $40. Sorry, you guys. This is $45 itself, and you get all of this for free. So love that. Okay, I'm going to grab some more. Everybody grab a drink now, okay? All right, so I'm going to check this. We got 1 minute left. I should just, and it's bubbling up really good. So I've got my pan here, and I'm going to put on my my silicone sheet here. And one thing I love about it is when you just put it on, I put it in my deep freeze, and boom, it is done like so quick. But we got to be, I've got to add this other stuff. We got 1 minute left. And then I'm gonna, I don't know, Julianne, how are you doing there? You doing okay? Because I've got one more recipe that I'll share with you guys that is like super duper easy, okay? Is everybody with me? Any questions?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I got 20 seconds
I
left here.
have 7 minutes left.
Okay, I'll just go on and do the next recipe, and then we'll go back up to Julianne, way up in the North Pole. So have you seen Santa Claus up there, Julianne?
No Santa yet.
No Santa yet.
I think
Okay,
it's too cold for him to travel.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so you can see how bubbly that is, you guys. It's like, I didn't have to sit on my, I hope I didn't burn it. Oh, that's the thing, you don't want to overcook it. Okay, so I'm just going to take my vanilla, and I actually have it in my tilt and pour. Oops. That, I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. Just like that. And then the baking soda is what it makes it kind of like that creamy. So you need 3/4 of a teaspoon, which I'm doing, you know, quarter teaspoons. And again, I've got it in my counterscape. Love, I've got all that kind of stuff in there. Then I'm just going to mix it up, and it's going to turn into a really cool, I don't know, just almost like it bubbles right up. Oops, I'm going to take this. This is like a little bit hot, but not too bad. And one thing I like about the stack cooker is that it doesn't, it cleans up really nice. It comes out really nice. And it is just, you know, it's like a no fail, like you just do it through the microwave. Once you get your time set good on your microwave, you are good to go. So I'm just going to spread this out a little bit. Just like that, and then I'm just going to cool it, and I'll pop it into my deep freeze, so then it's really nice and cool there. So there it is. That is done. So when it comes out, I'll show you. I'm just going to pop this in my deep freeze. Okay, now I'm on to chocolates. Like, these are so easy too, you guys. Like these. I do these ones every year. And how do I do them? Okay. I basically have, just hang on, I'm just going to get my chocolate. So it's basically a bag of, what are these ones? Reese's Pieces. And I actually have, I have two stack cookers, okay? As when I'm baking and stuff like this, I like to flip flop back and forth. So I'm just going to take 2 of these and 2 of these. 1 bag of the Reese's Pieces, 1 bag of, you want to get the milk chocolate, and then I've got 1 bag of the butterscotch stuff here, chips. I'm just going to pop those in there just like that. Super easy. And then I'm going to grab another spatula. just gonna mix it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna put it in my microwave for like, about, I'm gonna do 45 seconds because my microwave is a little bit hot. So, which I think when I did candy last year, I think microwave, I think I changed microwaves. That's why I think I might have burnt that just a little touch, but oh well, that's okay. That's my first batch, so you know. So what am I going to put into my my chocolate? I'm actually going to put in. I'm going to put in Ripple chips. But how many times, I shouldn't have showed you guys this yet, but how many times, and everybody comment, go, yes, this is what I used to do before I joined Tupperware. You would take your chips, you would put them into a plastic Ziploc bag, and you would take your roller and you would roll them to crush them, right? No, not anymore with Tupperware. We can use our handy dandy grape master. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this up, and I just like to be really careful with this. So I'm gonna put it in for another minute. Just a minute. So this is not only for grating cheese, you can actually use it for, yes, I'm going to do my chips in here that I'm going to add. So what I do is I take a bag of Ripple chips as well. So are you with me? That's 1 bag of chocolate chips, 1 bag of butterscotch, 1 bag of Reese's Pieces chocolate chips, and 1 bag of Ripple chips. And I love this guy because we just suction it right onto the countertop. And did you know, this is the other thing, did you know that if we submit this week and it ends on the 8th, if we submit $250, we get this and this for like, I don't know, I think it's like $20. I don't even know. But hey, if I'm gonna share my love of Tupperware, I'm gonna get in on all the free stuff, you guys. So I pre-shredded some in here already. Okay, I just gotta clean this off because it's not sectioning. Just try it again. There we go. Okay, so, okay, it's starting to, like you can see, it's starting to break down a little bit. So you just want to just mix it up. And I'm just going to put it in. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to let that sit because I only put it in there for like a minute and a half and it's already really nice and smooth. If you put it in for sometimes too long, it almost like it starts to bind and that is not very good. Okay, so I'm going to take just my cheese grater one I've got in here. I'm putting my chips in here, just like this, and I'm just going to cut my chips. Like how easy is that? The great thing of this one here is that you can, if you have kids, you can get your, what was your question, Cheryl? I missed that one. Something extra? Come on, just
Shauna, I was just asking, because so you had a bag of Reese's Pieces, you had a bag of butterscotch, and what was the third one?
Just a milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Okay, so
Yes.
I have nut allergies in my house, so would you just add more extra of those instead of the Reese's Pieces?
Oh, yeah. It's like 300 grams of each bag, so you can just do whatever you want. Yeah, you can do that.
White chocolate would be okay too.
Yes, white chocolate would be perfect as well.
Okay, thank you, hon.
So I did a whole bag of chocolate chips and then I put in nuts. So I don't know. So I'm putting in nuts, and if you're allergic to nuts, then just put something else in. You can even put like cranberries in. You can put in raisins if you want. You can do whatever you want. So with my peanuts again, I'm just popping them in here and I'm grinding them up really nice and fine. And I don't have to put them in the bag. I don't have to beat them. Like you can do it in your Power Chef, but with this, it makes it so fun. And I'll show you guys how easy it is. And again, love my Great Master Shredder because heck, I can put it right into my dishwasher. Like easy peasy, love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, just gonna pop that right in, get all those out of there. So I've got everything just nicely chopped in there. And all I do is just take this again. I'm just going to put all of this into there, mix it up. And then I'm going to show you that amazing, amazing other thing that we can earn by submitting $600 in sales this month. Does anybody know what it is? You know, I just talked about, oh my gosh, we can get this guy. Yes, Cheryl, you're so smart. Okay. So you can get like our fix and mix bowl with the zester. Love that thing. And it's got, you know, the grater for doing your chocolates, and then also to the egg separator if you want to separate eggs. So like, so, and then for $600, just like Cheryl said, we get the scoops for submitting that $600 order, and $1,200 gets us the silicone, but that's not all. I will show you what else we can get, but I don't know. I'm all about the free stuff. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm going to share Tupperware, I'm going to get in all this free stuff. And I know Tupperware is also, I don't know if you guys see the announcement on Friday. Naomi did a big announcement that Tupperware is going to also give us some swag if we just $550 with consultants if we submit something. And I think managers was $1,200, and I know Julianne is like, I think she's hit her $1,200, and us directors $2,000, and we'll get a gift from Tupperware, and they're going to do this for 3 months for us. So heck, okay, yes, it is the scoops. Okay, so love these scoops, and they clean up super easy. So they just pop out like this, and you can wash them. I put them in the dishwasher. They're just, the little thing is you want to just make sure that this is guided up on the side when you put it. They're interchangeable, so love it. I use this one for my muffins, this one for, I don't know, whatever you want. I haven't probably used this one yet, but this one here I'm going to use for my chocolate. Okay, so basically just take it. I buy these little tiny chocolate things, and then I just do one thing of chocolate in each one of them. Like, and out of this batch, I can do probably about 100 of these little guys, and you get these at the dollar store. Like I said, I think you can get them in packs of 100, and I'll do this whole tray, pop it in my deep freeze, and you can, you know, decorate them on the top if you want, if you want to put something in the top, you can. Okay, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to grab my, oh my God, okay, look at that. Okay, so while I did that, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm a multitasker, but I just got to close everything. Okay, so this is the peanut brittle. Like, watch this, you guys. Look at that. Look how clean that is. One big, no, I'm just kidding. And then you just bust it up. You can just bust it up. You can actually use your scoop and just bust it all up and put it in a bag, and there you go. Just, you got that. Like, how easy was that? Okay. One last thing before we go back to Julianne was, we're going to go to Julianne. She's going to show us that stuff. We'll come back to us, and then I'll tell you a few other things. Also, too, this is another thing that we can earn $1,200 in sales, $2,400 in sales is this awesome, love this stuff. It is called the Ultra Pro. Yes. Love it because at Christmas time, I don't know if you didn't know, but maybe some of you don't, but you can actually stack it into your oven on top of each other. The reason why it's really nicely curved is because then it causes a convection oven system and it cooks more evenly. So love this stuff. Love it. Is you use the, yes, and you can use the lid for the Ultra Pro for anything that you want as well. That's beeping. Love it. Okay. So, Julianne, are you ready?
I am ready. I was just waiting for you to.
Okay, there you go. Okay, back to Julianne, and then I'll come back to me, and then we'll, then I think we got things covered. Okay, back to you, Julianne.
Okay, welcome North. This rang about a minute ago, and I am using my oven mitts because it's not hot to touch, but when you take it out, you'd have to make sure that this little guy is free and the air came out. And then you would push underneath between the handles there to pop the handle up like this. And then you would just unscrew it and lift it up. You can smell that. So while Shauna was doing all that, I need like maybe a quarter of this into the other mixture that I made. And so I measured out in here and mix together the sauce. I'm just going to put the sauce in, and so while I was mixing, it called for orange juice. So I used this juicer, and I wanted to put a little zest in it. So I used the zester from this. And then there's another piece that you use for egg separator. So anyways, now I don't know which one to use. I mix the sauce together, and I'm going to just pour it in. Now it's just probably just over the line. So I'm just going to mix that up. That is so good. That smells so delicious. Actually, I've never made this before, and it's just it was supposed to be diced chicken, like I said before, but the chicken looks deadly, and if you could smell it, it's just wonderful. I'm just gonna pop it back in for another 2 minutes. So then, yeah, these are amazing. This one, it lost for words again. The zester, it zests your oranges really nicely, and yeah, fresh orange juice whenever you want. And the thing is that this would fit on top of where is it? Just because I'm looking for you. It fits on top one like this, but the top on this one is not actually. So if I needed to do a lot of oranges, that's not the one. Sorry. I should have found it before.
I know you can put them back. I know Cheryl just said that you can put them on the top of the fix and mix bowls, the one I was talking about, and also to the quick shake. And I think on the bowls that we can get in our host set as well. Oh, look at Julianne. Don't you just love Julianne's kitchen? I think she has been I think she's been Tupperized. Oh yes, yeah, that's the host set. That's the host set there. And yes, there she goes. You can put it on top of that steel. That is awesome.
Right. So right there. So if you have a lot of zest or juicing to do, or zesting to do, or egg separating to do, it's Here's the set. Here is the egg separator. So if I had a lot to do, I could probably put it on here and then juice as much as I want, or zest as much as I want, or separate the eggs as much as I want. There's, yeah, there is the whole skip set. Now we'll take this back out. So I've never made this before. It was just a little challenge today. So then we would open, always open away from you so the steam don't come into you. And we need my spatula. Ooh, that sauce is just nice and creamy. So I made this for the first time. And then I made the rice in the chef series. So I tried to burn this, but I couldn't. just so that, yeah, to show you that you can't burn in Tupperware. Doesn't matter how bad of a cook you are.
That looks so awesome, Julianne. I wish we could, I wish there was a scratch and sniff that we could actually, could smell it. Okay, awesome. So is it thick? Is that thick or is it kind of?
It's a little runny.
Yeah.
Let's start with thicken it up. So I would dice it up now and serve it with.
Yeah.
We're dressed the same.
I know, look at that. And we didn't even plan it. There you go. Okay, that is awesome. Thank you, Julianne. Great job. Just want to give you guys a few things. I just went over, a few things to keeping your sites for December. Always keep your store open because people are always looking for something. And also too, we have what have we got coming up? Our hosts, we've got something else coming up on the 11th. What is coming up, you guys? My brain just went dead. Winterfest, there we go. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl is on it. Thank you.